What's up, guys? Welcome back to the BSFR podcast. It's your hostesses with the mostest, Airi, Angel, and Dana. And today, we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm not going to sing too much because I'm going to yell that later. But it's Christmas, y'all. Well, technically not yet, but it's about to be Christmas. And today, we're going to have like a blast from the past and talk about our favorite Christmas. I can start if y'all want to. Y'all leave in the comments down below what y'all favorite Christmas was in y'all lifetime. But I'll start. In our family, we do games for Christmas. So, like one year we did like a scavenger hunt. Another year we did like she threw all the presents in a pile, and we just had to it's a game, the shoe game. We got to put on the blindfold and pick the right shoes. We did that one year, and then one year, Mom really did get a little lazy this year, but she just threw all the presents in the snow, and we had to look for it. But I said, when she threw a Nintendo in the snow, I said, "Ma'am, could be right, but it's cool, it's cool." But for me, I think my favorite year was probably the one when we all got those phones, and it might have not been funny to me at that time, but y'all had played a joke on me, and y'all put a Kuwait quarter inside of a phone case because I thought I was getting a phone, and all y'all had got like the recent new iPhone, and me and Tay was phoneless, and I thought it was funny to make it seem like it was a phone, but it was actually a Kuwait quarter. And the backstory behind that is my dad was an army, so it was like a cruel joke, but I think that was that fun? Okay, who's next?
Interesting.
Next. What was your favorite Christmas? Go ahead, Dana.
I liked, call me traditional, but I liked the Christmas tree. I liked the wrap gifts. I liked the, okay, guys, come downstairs, and everybody's ripping up paper. I liked the nostalgic feel of like what Christmas is supposed to be. And so I like our young Christmases. Probably Balsam was the last time we did that.
Yeah. That was literally the one I was gonna say. The other those was fun. Like the ones you're mentioning, like they were fun and memorable. But my favorite one was I loved when we would we always knew the Santa Claus situation. But it used to be like mom, you could hear her. It was like you could hear her moving downstairs, and she would be down there all night long. And at this point,
always last minute.
Always last minute.
Why are you wrapping gifts on Christmas morning?
And she would literally have us in our room and stuff, and you would just hear her like bringing in like the gifts. Like she would take it to her room. She would try to hide stuff. She would tell you like, and like the days even leading up to it, like, don't you go in my room.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Do you remember that she had a key to her room in the hall closet in Balsam? And all the way at the top, and we used to climb up there and get it. And I used to sneak in there and go look around at the toys.
Yeah, and she used to have stuff in that closet too at the top.
Yes.
She didn't have the best hiding spots either, but
not at all.
It was like she was just like, don't y'all go in there. So it'd be like, okay. And then what would always get you is that Christmas would come and you wouldn't know that the stuff you looked at probably wasn't even yours. Yeah. It was somebody else's.
Yeah.
I used to love like hearing her make, and I used to be like, she do this every year, bro. Yeah. Every year. And then you'll go downstairs and then don't ever think that you finna wake her up at 6 a.m. jumping on the bed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the only thing.
Don't even leave your room until I come get you.
Do not leave that room until I come get you. You leave, it's done for you.
Yeah, we're not having Christmas.
When you come downstairs, you would see the trail of like snow in the shoe. And like Santa Claus always left his shoe behind because obviously it wasn't his shoe.
Mom would always go so far that you're like, yes, she thought about this, but then she would like stop before she got there. Because why would you leave the Timbs that you used to create these fake snow prints? Leave them by the door.
And then
like these poppy shoes.
And then in all of the stories that you heard, you like, when did the reindeer start coming in here? Because she would do like the 3 fingerprints, like this for like the little reindeer paws. But it was so cute, and like to see the cookies and stuff gone.
The cookies and milk.
And then that year that we gave him Boston baked beans and graham crackers.
Because she forgot to get the cookies and milk.
Because she forgot to get the cookies and milk.
Creative
Christmases. We got him that, and it was, and that was the year, that was like probably the time that after that she had stopped rapping. Because when you
Yeah.
think of, if you've ever
It's a
wrapped
lot.
gifts, that is a
Mhm.
lot
It's a
of
lot of
wrapping paper,
kids.
a lot of wrapping for 5-something kids, 20-something gifts plus each, and
Yeah.
everybody wants them wrapped. And so it'd be like hold on, that's Damon. So you would see when she started, like,
Yes.
all the names are on them, but those are the ones right up under the tree. As it kind of like start building out, baby,
Mhm.
there's no,
Mhm.
she like, then she started getting fancy over the years, and she like, Paw Patrol wrap paper is yours.
Yeah.
Is yours. Yours is in that big bag. And then you just, and so, and after that, we would open up our presents. It would be a big old mess. Everybody would take their stuff up to their room, and then
Yeah.
to our aunt's house for
Dinner.
aunt's house for breakfast. But
Breakfast and dinner back at ours, right?
uh dinner would end up sometimes being over there because we wouldn't get there until dinner time.
Yeah.
Because our Christmas started late. So everybody in our family opened up their gifts at 6 a.m. because it's like 2 of them in the house. Like,
Yeah.
she wrapped those weeks ago, probably paid somebody to wrap them. Who knows?
Yeah.
We've had our Christmas probably started at 12, got done at maybe 2 o'clock. Everybody's playing with their stuff situated. Now we're getting dressed for the day. So you got all 5-minute ride to even get
Yeah.
over there.
You
So
know
we're
that
getting there around afternoon.
you know that yes, you know what? And she used to take, like, you would take a dish over. And so we usually miss breakfast.
Always miss breakfast.
We usually miss breakfast. But the banana pancakes, whenever we did, that was left over that they would try to leave for
Come
us.
on.
But
Yeah.
Mom used to make that. Back when I used to eat meat, it used to smack because she used to make it with love back then. But that chicken spinach lasagna that she used to make,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
it.
I'm scared to ask to make it now.
Yeah, don't ask her now. Don't ask her now.
But after that, we would go over there, and the thing is that you was able to bring one gift with you, but you was probably wearing your gift because you got some new pants, a shirt, and a purse, and then you would take yourself because now all the cousins are getting together, kind of showing what they got. And so our cousins would get more like electronical, like big stuff, but like,
because there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, it was only 2 of them. But the way Mom always did our stuff is that even if she couldn't give you the on brand thing, she would give you everything else. Like, the way she always did it, she made sure that you didn't feel whatever. I've never knew what her financial situation was ever.
Sure.
I couldn't tell you if that woman was struggling. I can't tell you where she was working at. I couldn't tell you how she was doing any of these things. But when it came down to the holidays, we was getting it done. Like, and you got what you wanted. And so it got to a point where you'd be like, Mom, I would want an iPod. You might get an iPad. But you got a device to listen to music to. You got something to listen to your music to. And that year that we wanted Heelys, and she got the ones that had the 4 wheels besides the one that was skate, roller skate. Got us. But those was, I would have to say, those was like my favorite like memories, like coming down there.
Yeah,
it was like that was my favorite season in our life.
It felt like
too.
Christmas. Yes.
So
also,
that was like amazing season in our life.
Yeah, it was because we would be up at 6 a.m. ready, just anxious in the room,
go to
like
sleep.
that vibe of Christmas. And then we did live in Michigan at that time, so we would wake up to snow.
Yeah,
and, like it was a white Christmas. And then back then we really, like, I don't think we've ever decorated. We haven't decorated trees in forever. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't. But we used to decorate that tree. Like, we all used to, you'd be like, oh, Damon did this part. You know what I mean? Like, we all had our part of the tree.
And it always had different flavored candy canes.
That's true. The candy canes used to smack.
Yes, especially what's the one I think it might be Jolly Rancher.
The blue ones?
Yeah, like the Jolly Rancher ones, you'll take that. And then
she was only buying one box. You're not getting another one.
And then we would go to our aunt's house, and we would be over there at Auntie house, and we had that time with them. Mom would see them. We might do like Secret Santa or something. You might like get an exchange of a gift or something cool. But then the favorite part after that is that we would leave again. Angel and Tay would go to their grandparents' house, and then we would go to like our grandparents' house, and then we would go on that side of the family, and that's when we would eat.
You took my daddy's side.
Yeah, daddy's side.
I'm like, what grandparents, girl?
Oh yeah, I was trying to keep it like copacetic.
Oh, yeah,
we was our grandparents' house.
But
yeah, we would go to daddy's side, and that's when we would. That's when we would eat. Like that's when you get your macaroni, and then everybody always so hyped when they see us. They just love us so
family
bad.
Can't really cook.
They've never cooked for holidays.
Auntie Tanya has always been, I'm gonna go to the sweet potato factory and get the yams.
Yeah,
like they've never really cooked.
Maybe ate like a home cooked Auntie Tanya.
No.
Auntie Rhonda used to cook though.
Auntie Rhonda did used to cook.
Pie. Auntie Rhonda used like
no, that chicken pot pie.
Yeah, we used to love the chicken pot pie. That's the only thing
God,
I remember.
God gave you that.
She had started beef at one point, and then she was getting into turkey.
Oh yeah,
and so
yeah.
she started changing her spaghetti and stuff. But like when she lived on in Oak Park or whatever, and like because I used to be with them a lot, but like Auntie Rhonda used
the house with the basement.
Yeah, Auntie Rhonda used to cook.
Oh yeah,
like,
I was never over there. I didn't go over there.
She used to cook now, but then she eased up and we were just eating out. But like she did used to cook. She knew what she was doing.
I got her at the eating out part. I got her at the eating out.
Yeah. Dang, that was so beautiful.
When she was hanging out with that random lady. But I didn't know at the time. I know now that she was a caregiver, but she used to be just driving that lady around. That's when I got her.
Yeah. We'll be there all night. Like we will be there all night. Like we'll be there all night, just laughing and joking. You'll hear the laughter. And Mom used to always be like, "I'm not going over there." Like, no. And we'll be like,
and then be the main one kicking in the kitchen.
Be the main one. Get you some to-go plates, and then
now we ready to go. And you talking about some? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, that was my favorite. But also, I will say this. Because of like the ping pong that we did of like, oh, we have our Christmas, then we go to Mom's side, then we go to Dad's side. I feel like as a whole, we were the most conjoined at that time, just family wise. I feel like now that we're older, we know the secrets, we know the da da da. Now we like
go ahead. Smart comments that you heard.
That you didn't catch. Yeah.
I used to be like, and that's why I was tell Mom sometimes, she'd be like, why you don't want to be around them? Did they do something to you? And like, no, people didn't have to do nothing to me. It would just be little comments that just be like here come Janae with all her kids. You'd be like,
oh, so we don't have to come out.
Like, what you trying to say? Like, what's going on? It would be little stuff. It'd be like why they invite us to this, but then they invited us to the one with all the food. Like, y'all inviting us to fill up space? I used to be like, and I used to be like, yeah. Especially too, because you start getting older and you be like, no one's came to my cheer competitions. No one's came to my middle school, high school, high school graduation was different, but nobody came to my middle school graduation, elementary, and we lived in the same state. Like, nobody was coming to these things. Like,
so I will say, them Thomases, they will come. They might not call, but they will come.
Yeah.
They will show up.
For sure, might not call, but will show up. They was listen,
they
my dad's side, that's why, like, as I got older and I noticed the distance, and we was recently having a conversation this past holiday, it was like why don't you go around? I think I started thinking how Tay be thinking with me, like, I don't be knowing what to talk about with you, but when you get around them, that awkwardness really goes away because it's really just like opening and inviting. Like when our Aunt Cheryl was here and we was talking to her, I was talking to her, it was so crazy because I'm like, we were having grown up conversations, and it was crazy because this is the same woman who seen me in my diapers, like literally pictures of me like under her table. This is me and Damon sneaking drinks out of her refrigerator. Like, this is literally whose house we was at. Like,
Auntie Cheryl was that girl. Auntie Cheryl, she had that cheetah print high heel chair. She might be why I'm a bad girl now. That cheetah print chair was a bad thing, right?
Yeah, that was yeah.
That glass table. She was a bachelor before a bachelor was a thing. Like, she was that girl. That all the CDs.
Them babies can cook. Them babies can cook. And at one point there was those holidays too, we used to have 3 of them too, because it was only sometimes we would go with Angel and them over to their side and we would eat with them.
I didn't like going over there.
Yeah,
you could have touched nothing.
Oh, especially the front rooms, we had to go.
Yeah, because all them little glass things she had, like
then she had the plastic on the couch.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the basement. She could cook too. Because when she had that table, it was like long table next to the kitchen, right? Yeah, that's when we would go up there and eat. She could cook too. She was all right. She was yeah. I used to be so curious. I used to want to go upstairs so bad. I never been up there. Like the up part. She changed it a lot. See what it looked like up there. I was always curious, but we'd be in the play some Mario Karts, stuff like that, and then Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that I would have to say that was my favorite like Christmas memory. After that, we had moved. We was in Ohio. More kids started being added. This was like,
oh, you know which one you know what Christmas you didn't throw in? The Storage Wars. Where she gave us Monopoly money to bid.
That was in Ohio, right?
Yeah. No, okay, and then I will say once we moved to Ohio, that's when stuff started being like Angel and Tay would be in Michigan on Christmas. That's when we start having to wait to have Christmas, and now we be having Christmas in January. That's when it all started happening.
Y'all hated us, but
hated is strong. Hated is ridiculous. But a
this
little bit like,
strongly.
why are we waiting for them? They open it.
I said they not waiting. They not.
You know, like
put that gift downstairs.
And then mom would be like, you can open 2 gifts or something like that. Like, but
yeah. And you
the
would like you didn't know.
Cute though. Mom has some cute stuff.
Yeah.
Like
she got lazier over the years, but like the first few was they hit the scavenger last year she reverted to traditional for the kids. Last year she did traditional, so it was like wrapping and stuff. And I said, yeah, baby, put them in some bags. We was up at what, like 5 o'clock in the morning wrapping gifts. Well,
again,
last minute.
I just want to point out nowadays, if you buy on Amazon, you can press at the bottom, send as a gift, and they will send it wrapped.
Wow.
They will send it wrapped.
Well, do y'all think so? You got your toothpaste in the same order, and this is you done got some paper towels and stuff. Well, you know, Amazon will put it all in one box. You looking in there like.
But let me just grab that right there, Milanese. Let me just grab my lip mask.
Why Angel did that to me yesterday? She said, I will give you the bag, but my stuff in here too. But happy birthday. And I told you this girl was a 9.5. We gave her a shade 10. Didn't match. Maybe I should work at Sephora. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point.
Well, I'm shade 9.
That's what I'm saying. She's 9.5, so she's just a step up. Because shade 9 would be too light.
We had this conversation, though.
But you said 10, and I said 9.5. And I said, okay, I'll go because you understand. You know these things. I said, baby, I'm tripping. But I wasn't. But it's cool.
But okay. I'm gonna let you have that because that's not what happened. But I'm gonna let you have that.
But I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think y'all too old to receive like gifts like the way we used to, like you know, like whole bunch of gifts under the tree type thing?
No. At what age do you become too old to celebrate Christmas?
No, I'm talking about like I'm not talking about just like, oh, here you go, here's a gift. I'm talking about like. It's on your birthday. Do people just hand it to you? You like to take it out the bag. Dollar Tree, dollar store. It don't matter. I like to. So same thing on Christmas. Like I be trying to like. I get. Oh, I'm an adult. That's why I'm like. I'm even one of those people like understanding as I get older and stuff. Like I will even want to, like give myself gifts. I will wrap my own gifts and put them under the tree so we can all open them up together and go. Why don't you just give them to somebody to wrap them for you and then pretend they gave it to you? That's more fun. What's been happening is I haven't had the money to go. I haven't had the finances to go get me something and him something. So I just like, you know, I'm gonna take care of me throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? This your day, baby. You know, especially because as he's getting older, and I'm like, I need to have a PlayStation. Yes, I have to have a group meetings with everybody because he's saying, yes, he is getting my PlayStation. I said, she is now. I said she is. No, he said Tay's getting an Xbox. He said Tay's getting it too. So I said maybe I should call everybody. If everybody put in $100. Who did he say he was asking for $5,000?
First of all, I've been telling them to send their list. I said I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not getting on nothing if y'all don't give me a list
today. Then he said he tried to send it, and he said that when he called you, somebody else answered.
Because I don't know what number he had.
Oh, never mind. He did explain who he was. He said somebody else answered and said that this number, I think it was like your phone, something was going on with your phone. Not off or nothing, but something was going on with your phone. I said, maybe her phone was dead or something. A voicemail? Maybe that's what he's talking about. Who answering your phone?
Tell him to text it to me. Juliet said hers perfectly fine.
I sent mine today. You got mine, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday list was whatever you didn't get for birthday, gift for Christmas.
I should have saved your birthday gift for Christmas.
You shouldn't have, but I can't perfect climate. But you know what? What you could do? They got so many different colorways.
Okay. Next question.
Ain't nobody send me a list of nothing, so I'm guessing I'm going to send mine today. They may send you a list either. Yeah. You not sending one?
I'm gonna try to come up with something.
Girl, I already know gift cards. Send it to me. Hey. I think my favorite part of
money
Christmas.
Works. Money talks.
Hey, bro. My favorite part of Christmas is the giving part when I got the stuff to give. But I love the rapping. Like last year, I was very involved with Christmas with the kids. Like I really love that stuff. Like I'm like an elf. I don't know what elves are.
That gave chipmunk. That gave like a squirrel.
This is her second time using this elf analogy that just don't make sense. It was like, this one made sense. It didn't. The first one did, but it's fine. But I love being so involved in Christmas of like wrapping the gifts and just it's the joy. Christmas is not just about gifts. To me, it's really about. I mean, first the birth of Jesus. Though I'm pretty sure it's not. He wasn't born on the 25th of December, but
he wasn't. He was like a summer spring baby.
Yeah, but with anything to glorify the Lord Jesus, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But we're celebrating the Lord, and then also like just the joy of being around family, the joy of bringing everybody together, the joy of the kids, the laughter, just everybody's happy. It's kind of like a break from life, if you will say. Like it's kind of like a break of where there's a time like you don't have a choice to be joyous and happy. If you're not joyous and happy, you're the problem. You know? So I love Christmas, and honestly, I'm not very well. I receive and I love getting gifts, but as of like since I've gotten older, I haven't really been huge on like, oh, give me Christmas gifts. Like I haven't really been huge. I've been more just like, is the kids good? You know, that type of thing. But yeah, once again, I'm not rejecting any gifts. I will send my list. Yeah. One of my favorite, you saying like the giving. I would listen if I can. It's something about that. It's the reaction. That's one of my love languages. Is I love to give. It was a year that we was in Houston, and I remember us all being upstairs in that y'all remember the first house?
Yeah.
It was that upstairs area with the open that open area right there. Yeah. That I when I tell y'all I was handing out them gifts like this. Open that. Like you said you wanted black Timbs, you got it. You said you wanted this, you got it. It was no guessing. I should have caught you when I turned 16. Listen, I love that feeling. Like I love that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's why I like specific lists because tell me what you want. So I can get you what you want.
I love I'm not guessing. I don't have time to guess. Please.
Yes, because you're not going to be putting my sweater in the closet. You said you wanted this specific brand, this specific color. You like add it to the cart, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I like I love that that like the giving. It just makes me like, oh, like you know what I'm saying? And I've noticed that even in just other relationships and stuff, like when I'm being able to give, I like when you make me feel comfortable to give to you because I'm like one of those people, even just like with dating and stuff, like I don't mind like not tricking on you, but I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's reciprocated and you made me feel safe versus like are you cool to me? Yeah. But like with my friends too, I'm one of those friends that's like like I was just having this conversation. I always tell y'all this type of stuff, but I'll be like listening. If I hear a problem, I'd be wanting like, let me pay, like girl, send me the rent lady. Like, let me just those are the best gifts to give when you know somebody needs something. And it's like sitting on the phone with you and you like, oh yeah, I need to get something to eat. At. What?
That as the older you get, your Christmas list become needs. You like, dang, I ran out of lotion. Let me throw my lotion on the list.
No, what
do I need this month? You like groceries?
I want a facial steamer. Georgia Power gift card. Like, oh, girl.
Actually, that's the kind of lit. They should do that.
They should do that. That would be lit. Like, imagine you got 5 people to come together with your Georgia, and they give you like $100. Like, the girl, that's your light bill. You didn't save you some money. The thing is, people don't like giving like. Me too. I'm like kind of weird, but like giving like actual money, I feel better doing the gift. Because giving money, but giving you the gift, it's more sentimental. It's more heart
for you. I will cry if you give me $1,000. will cry.
No, yo, the one year, y'all, I was, oh my goodness. Wait, do y'all know this? Try start telling her business. But one year, y'all, let me, one year, it was some holiday.
Oh yeah.
When mom gifted me that money, that handed me, that baby gave me, let me show you how Dana came out and did it. She said, you spread it all over. When I say that, when that baby gave me that
Because
money,
it's genetically in me to make it rain. I don't know how to do anything else.
I was like, like what? Like you see this video, stuff like that, but having somebody come to you and be like, get like, hold on, these drinks. He's not the one. Like, oh yeah, that's what we could get in cash. Here's the check, and you like, mm-hmm. I got it was a check from it was a check from Mocha Princess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I said
See, money works, money talks. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to tell y'all.
It's
Give
just
me money.
$20.
That's the only thing on my list.
$20 is different.
$20 is different.
But $20 go a long way. My Starbucks drink, appreciate you. My Chipotle meal, cool.
Literally.
But I'm telling you, like that.
Gift cards.
I love both. I love receiving and I love giving. Like it makes me so happy. That's like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, cause I like to pay attention to what people say, even when they forgot that they said it. Like I remember when I was friends with my first best friend or whatever, Kendra, and she was talking about like her son, and she's like, when he turns 1, I want to get him like a chain or whatever. And I was like, okay, I had put it in my notes, time had went by, this went by, she on her second kid, I missed it, etc. But I did make a note of it that was like she liked this. When I first had met Sade and we was talking, I'm like, okay, I like this girl. I would keep notes of stuff that she liked, like her favorite Starburst, what color Starburst that she did like. Yeah, I would keep a list of these things and then just remind myself of it, because you want to be like, oh, I naturally remember, but I do this with like everybody. That's like oh yeah. So if a situation happened and you didn't send a list and I just felt like doing something, I know, you know what I'm saying? Dana always mentions money, gift cards. She, you know what I'm saying? And
I've been simple all my life.
Yeah. And then if you are going to get something safe that I would do would be heels. Heels and some type of like jewelry type of vibe. With you, I would do anything skincare, beauty, anything in that area. That's what I would do. Like, if it's anything, it could be and I would look at your favorite type of people, and then like also too like concerts, like again paying attention to stuff like like Madison, somebody that you would want to meet, Issa Rae, little stuff like that. That would just be like,
dang girl, you good.
Yeah,
I take class.
I pay attention. I pay attention to little stuff like that. That would be like okay. From there, you're able to come up with something that's like oh my gosh, you didn't just get what was on my list. You got what I really was like, oh my gosh, going like, you know what I'm saying? If you got 2 tickets to an Issa Rae conference, you would be hyped, like, you know what I'm saying? Versus me getting you 2 pairs of whatever, you know what I'm saying? Being like, and also knowing the difference of, oh yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross, I like her, but I really like her brand and what it represents. So would I want to go hear her talk, or would I want to go to a pattern, event for influencers? Yeah. Something like that. Knowing the difference. It's like oh yeah, she's nice.
Make it happen, sis. Make it happen.
Period. So it would just be stuff like that I pay attention to. That's like so.
Well, this is so nice. Reminiscing about Christmas.
I love this.
I like y'all both like lit up as soon as we got into the conversation of just remember the good
Christmas
times.
is my favorite holiday, especially like when I say y'all, I love Christmas down. It is my favorite season, and I'm not a fan of snow, so I don't really care for it. I like to look at it.
Snow is good,
but I do not like snow. I don't like being cold. So being here in Georgia has definitely be like. But I love Christmas lights. I love the smell. I love the cookies. I love I love everything like Christmas. As I'm getting older, I used to go through seasons where I'm like, oh, I don't have, so I can't do. But again, as I'm getting older, stuff has changed so drastically. Like this past year, since I've came back from Philly back to Atlanta, my mindset has changed so much because I went through just so many different seasons of life where it was just like wow. Because there was Christmases where I remember sitting there and I'm like, I couldn't get Daniel a thing, like, and I'm like, your guess is at Gana House that she bought you. I couldn't get him a thing, but being in that moment, matching pajamas, like,
y'all check back in with me in a couple years. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, she said this. Like, I'm talking about 4 Christmas trees in the house. Like, it's wild. In the entrance, in the kitchen, in the bedroom. I'm talking about that's how I like my stuff set up. You hear me? So yeah. Well, we hope this brought y'all spirits up, that this brought y'all some joy of remembering. And if you don't have joyous Christmases before, make your memories now, Pookie. You got time, life is here. So, well, we love y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this. Tune in for our Monday lives. Oh wait, can I say something? Go ahead. I'm so sorry to do this. I just wanted to say to the people out there that can't always see the joy in the holidays, that may have lost somebody around this time, that your pillar or your cornerstone of the family may not be here, and it may not be the same as you're getting older. As we said, family secrets are coming out. I truly understand what that may feel like to not have those people there. But I do want you to take it 1 year at a time, 1 day at a time, and don't ponder on what you don't have, what you weren't able to get your kids, or what you wanted it to look like differently than your childhood. Don't ponder on those things. Really, for those that are, believers, like, really just ask God what this holiday season is supposed to look like for you, where you're supposed to go. Just be intentional about your prayers, and be okay that you don't have to stay in those dark places. Sometimes I know, like, smells can trigger people, and not in a good nostalgic way. It can make you go into a really dark place. This season can be very depressive for a lot of people, going into the New Year's, not knowing what they did for their life, whatever. A lot of things happen in this time. You seeing people cheery, and you just sad. I just wanted to send some encouragement to you that you are not alone, but you do not have to stay in that place, that God is a refuge. He is your strength. Please lean into him. Please open up for prayer. Please go around community, church events that may be in your local area. There's online services that will, I promise you, from both from both of our service, y'all have heard about Papa. Listen, he be on live every Monday through Friday through Saturday. So like, you know what I'm saying? And just, again, who you may know, getting the link, me, my church, everybody, like, there is people out there for you to, like, experience and not feel alone. So don't just make your tradition be isolation. Push yourself to go out. And again, I love you, and I will be sending a prayer for those people that may not have anybody this season. Amen. Well, nothing else to be said. We'll see y'all later.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.